One of the questions that we get all the time is people asking us, what is it like living up north versus the south side?
Stay tuned. We'll talk about the differences and benefits of living in both of those areas next.
Hello everybody, this is Gamalier, broker realtor with Sturgis Realty Group.
And I'm Alan Rios. I'm the Realtor with Sturgis Realty Group. Thank you for watching. And remember, if you find value in our videos, please click like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And don't forget, every Thursday we'll be releasing a new video. Click the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a video.
Yeah, you don't want to miss our videos. And we've got a great video for you today. For those folks who have been thinking about moving to Atlanta, the question that's posed quite often, Gamalier, right, is should I live in the northern suburbs of Atlanta or south of Atlanta?
We get that question all the time. And obviously we decided to put together this particular video to answer a lot of those questions that people have when it comes to compare the north suburbs of Atlanta versus the south suburbs of Atlanta.
Yeah, so if you live in the south part of Atlanta, we're going to highlight these counties: Fayette County, Clayton County, and Henry County.
Yes, and up north, obviously, we're looking at Cobb County, North Fulton, and Gwinnett County.
Yeah, so those are the biggest counties around Metro Atlanta, up to the north and to the south. Some of the highly populated areas and some of the popular areas that people move to.
And to understand what we're doing and what we're covering, we want to talk a little bit about what is it in Atlanta and the major freeways in the area. Obviously, we have to talk about first about 285 because a lot of people inside here talk about inside the perimeter, outside the perimeter. So what is it, the perimeter?
Yeah, all the perimeter is I-285, right? So we talked about that. It circles around the city of Atlanta, and inside that circle, as Gamalier mentioned, that's inside the perimeter, ITP. If you live outside the perimeter, it's OTP, and that's what we're going to talk about. OTP, right?
We're going to focus about those areas and those counties so you get an idea. So let's start talking about one of the things obviously that people need when they come to Atlanta, that is a job.
That's right. I mean, you need to get work, right, in order to live here. So a lot of people that move into Atlanta from either other parts of Georgia or out of state, they're coming here for work. So let's break down north counties versus the south counties when it comes to jobs, Gamalier.
So when it comes to jobs, most of the big companies here in Georgia are located up north. Yeah. We find that like companies like Home Depot, UPS, and we got over 600 companies, tech companies located up north also.
That's incredible. I know, there's a lot of tech companies up there, and a lot of it focused in North Fulton County. And then also a fact here, maybe you didn't know, 16 companies are headquartered here in Atlanta that are in the elite Fortune 500.
And then when it comes to the south, obviously there's jobs over there too.
Oh yeah.
Obviously you got one of the busiest airport located in the south side, and you have a big company also like Delta, which is the biggest airline located in the south side too.
Yeah, they're headquartered right here in Atlanta on the south part of the city. So they've got job opportunities in the south as well. If you're looking for corporate jobs, a majority of them are located inside the perimeter and also north of the perimeter.
So if you're looking for jobs, there's definitely a lot of jobs here in Atlanta. And we're becoming a very techy industry here in Atlanta, and also a lot of film is happening in Atlanta too.
Yeah, a lot of film companies. You know, we've got Tyler Perry, he's got his studios here, and we've got studios that are to the south and also to the north and west of Atlanta as well.
So it's definitely a lot of opportunity if you're looking for jobs here located in Atlanta. Definitely.
Yeah, depending on what field you're in, we can help you decide on what counties may fit your needs there.
Another important factor when you're moving obviously is where to live. You need a home. So we're going to talk about some of the numbers comparing the south versus the north.
Yeah, so you know, well, we deal with real estate, right? So let's talk about it. North counties versus the south counties. And we'll start up north first. You know, we talked about the job opportunities up there, a lot of corporate offices headquartered up there. If we're looking at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, single family home in Cobb, North Fulton, and Gwinnett, we're looking at a median price right around $450,000.
Yes, and keep in mind, obviously, that's the median price, so there's some more affordable housing.
Sure.
But we just want to give you an idea of the median price. Now, if we're looking at the south, we're looking at a 3-bedroom again,
Yep,
two bathroom, a pretty good sized home, looking at 349,000.
Wow, what a savings, huh? So we're
Yes.
talking a little over 100K difference between those northern counties and southern counties.
So obviously the south takes it because you could get a more affordable house and obviously a little more space of land also in the south side.
Yeah, you can get a bigger lot size, generally speaking, in the south side. You know, they're still developing, and a lot of new subdivisions are coming up all throughout the southern counties of Metro Atlanta.
So definitely there's a lot of also as far as population. Obviously the north side is more populated.
Yeah.
So obviously it's gonna get a little more traffic coming from up north compared from the south side. The south side still has a lot of land, like Alan mentioned. They're still doing a lot of new construction. When you compare up north, there's not as many land as in the south.
Available.
Yes.
Yeah, so the south is, you know, has larger areas to develop, especially across parts of Henry County, and also if you're looking into Clayton and Fayette counties, those counties have a little bit more. If you're looking for more land, if you want more acreage, you may want to consider those areas.
And of course, we had to talk about the shopping and entertainment.
Oh, there's plenty of that across Metro Atlanta. We're going to differentiate between the two northern counties versus the south counties, Gamalier.
You know, we love to eat, we love restaurants, we love
Yep.
shopping. Obviously, when we talk about shopping, all the major malls here in Georgia are located up north. We have Cumberland area, which is
Yep.
a nice mall up there. We also have a mall in Alpharetta, which is North Point. It's one of the second biggest mall, and we got the largest mall here in Georgia,
Hey, it's the Mall of Georgia, right? So that's the largest one here in all of Georgia.
which is located in Beaufort.
That is correct.
So obviously, when it comes to north and south, a lot of the shopping happens up north and also inside the city. A lot of the people
Oh,
from
sure.
the south, they do have a lot of stores in the south too, but no
Yeah.
major malls.
Yeah, you don't have the major anchor stores like, say, like a Macy's or a Dillard's, but you have like a Marshall's, you do have Target, and all the other smaller stores across the south part of Atlanta. You know, there's a lot of plazas, so there's a lot of shopping there, but if you're a mall shopper, a lot of it is across the city and up north.
Yes, definitely. So let's talk about also one thing that is important one of the major questions that we get daily,
Yeah.
and that is schools.
Sure. So say you're not single and you've got a family and you're looking to move to Atlanta, right? You want to know what's the best school district for my kids to go to.
And obviously, one of the things also that when we talk about school here in Georgia and most around the United States, prices of houses are tied up to school system.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure, even if you're a single person buying a home, take the time to study and know what school system you're buying, because the value of your home is tied up to the school system.
Or you may consider having a family down the road, right? And they want to stay in that house. So that's something to consider as well. But as we break down the north versus the south, you know, when we look at the north counties like Cobb, North Fulton, Gwinnett, boy, some of these schools are top-notch, Gamalier.
Yes. Not only they compete here in Georgia, but nationwide.
Yes.
They rank and they have a lot of advanced programs that people are looking for.
Yeah, and then across the south, we do have some decent schools there. One of the top schools is in Fayette County. You have Peachtree City, right? And also
Yes.
Fayetteville. Those schools are great across the south part of Atlanta. And then when you get towards Henry County, overall, those schools are average, right, Gamalier?
Yes. In Clayton County, obviously, it's a little below average. They've been working on getting the school system
Yeah.
better. But when you go up north, now we're talking about some competition.
Yeah, you got some very competitive schools there. So if you're looking to move in the Metro Atlanta area, you may want to consider those counties either north or south when it comes to family living.
Yeah, definitely. Cobb is known for the school system.
Sure.
North Fulton is known for the school system. And even Gwinnett.
Yeah.
They offer tech schools, art schools. We're talking about top schools, public school system.
Yeah, and Gwinnett has a ton of schools. So there's a lot of schools in Gwinnett County. All right, let's talk about accessibility now. If you're looking to get around Atlanta, right? Let's talk about the differences between the north and south there.
Well, when we talk about accessibility, obviously that's very important. We know Atlanta is known for traffic, so you gotta know where to live to be
Sure.
accessible, especially to your job, and make that commute a nice commute. The
Sure.
good thing when we talk about north and south, that both places have expressway, so that helps a little bit when it comes to waking up in the morning and going to work.
Yeah, I mean, you've got I-75 and I-85, right? They're north-south routes that cut through Atlanta, and then you have I-20, as we mentioned earlier, east to west. So you have accessibility to those interstates, but you also have some major highways and state highways, say like Georgia 400 across the north, and then I-675 across the south to connect you from 75 to I-20. So there's different routes here and there, and also some side roads you can take as well.
And the one thing we wanted to make this video because a lot of things what happens, a lot of people that live in the south typically hang out in the south. A lot of people
That's
that live
true,
up
yeah.
north hang out in the north. It's really difficult to be, obviously having your job all the way south and living up north. It becomes a very long commute.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to plan ahead and really know what location to pick, and obviously that's based on your lifestyle. So you wanted to, that's one of the things that we could help you because we go through all Metro Atlanta looking
Sure.
for different locations, different living in different spaces, and we have a lot of videos that cover a lot of places around Atlanta.
That's exactly right. And so say if you have a job at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, you may want to consider the south side of Atlanta, right?
Yes.
I mean, you're going to have easier commute, and they got some great cities to choose from to live.
And both sides, obviously, they have great living, great parks, great people, great restaurants, and everything.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to also mention is if you love the outdoor.
Oh, I love that. We're outdoors right now, Gamalier.
So the outdoor, obviously, you got to consider, obviously, most of the major lakes here, like Lake Lanier, Lake Acorf is located up north.
Lake Altoona, yeah.
And a lot of the great mountains, also small trips are up north too.
Yeah, hey, I live up north, and we have easy accessibility to those outdoor activities like the mountains and the lakes you mentioned. So, I love it. I mean, you get to experience life outside, hiking, doing some swimming. Those are the things I enjoy.
And also, the south also has some of the smaller lakes too.
Yeah.
So there's some things to do up down south, and you're also closer to the beach.
Yeah, a little bit closer. Yeah, I mean it's still a
Little
good
closer.
distance, but
It's still got, to the panhandle of Florida, which is roughly around 4 hours, 4.5, depends where you live.
or the
which-
Georgia coastline.
Which is beautiful beach, definitely. If
Oh,
you're
they
living
do have
here in
beautiful
Atlanta,
beaches.
you got to do the small trips because they're definitely worth it.
Yeah, so those are the choices you have to make if you're looking to live up across the northern counties versus the southern counties. It depends what you enjoy. If you love the outdoors, maybe the northern counties have an advantage there, Gamalier.
Definitely. So we'll love to help you. We love working with buyers, sellers, and investors. So if you have any questions, or if you live in any of those areas up north or south, please put a comment of
Yeah.
what are your favorite place, your favorite restaurant, favorite location, what you think, and why you choose to live there. Please let us know. Put a comment. We'd love to hear from you too.
Yeah, we'd
also.
love to hear you comment about that because we want to hear different opinions out there as well.
All right, well, thanks again for watching the video. We hope that this has been helpful for you. For any other questions, feel free to contact us.
Have a great day.